favorite. I'm bliss, highly favored.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the WWE Elite Series 121 Carmelo Hayes. I'm super excited for this one. I've been wanting to get my hands on a Melo for a long time. His Elite 105 figure is pretty pricey. I even tried to get the basic and the gold tights, and that one is super hard to get. So once this guy came out, I knew I had to get it. It went on back order right away, but it's finally here. Carmelo Hayes. Let's take a closer look at him. I'm noticing no interchangeable hands, unfortunately. That's a little bit odd, but I mean, they could have included like the open hands for his like pose when he comes out by the entrance ramp, or some pointing hands, something. But I'd rather get a cloth shirt and chain, glasses, all that over interchangeable hands. The WWE logo on the bottom, an image of Melo on the side. I'm loving the new packaging. It's really small and compact. It feels way more sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel as fragile as the other one, and it feels like smaller. I'm gonna grab another box so you can see side by side real quick. Alright, so this is the only mock figure I have. It's the Elite 119 Cena, but there's a lot of, like, it is smaller if I'm not mistaken. Like, maybe not with width or everything. I don't know. It feels smaller for some reason, and it feels more sturdy. Because this one, like, there's so many points where it feels so fragile, like it's gonna break. Like, it does not feel sturdy at all. This guy feels very, very sturdy. And I know there's less plastic and everything with this one, so not only that, but the packaging looks way better. I mean, I know this is a collector's edition, so there's more designs and everything on it, but the packaging just looks way better with the colors and everything. But continuing on with it, you'll see an image of Melo on the side, an image of him on the back, a description. You can pause if you need to read. Other figures in the set. I don't like Obafemi too much, so I'm probably not going to get him. Don't collect women's figures. Need that Austin Theory. That Austin Theory is a must-have for me. Gunther's a maybe, because my Gunther's a little bit outdated, but it's very similar. And CM Punk, I definitely want to get that one as well. But I don't know, the new top picks came out as well. I might want to get that one a little more, but the all-white gear is super clean. This is career highlights: NXT champion, North American, and Cruiserweight champion. Where he's from, height, weight, and finisher. And the side of the packaging is looking fantastic as well. I grabbed the other box again, so you can see like how bland this was. And before it was just white and red. This is a special edition box. So yeah, loving this packaging way more. It looks 10 times better in my opinion. This packaging looks fantastic. Loving this packaging 1,000 times over the older one. But let's take a closer look at Carmelo Hayes' accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Melo himself. Taking a closer look at Carmelo Hayes' accessories, we'll start off with his chain. Standard silver chain, except it does say him right there, so that's pretty cool. But besides that, it's just your standard chain. You get your regular glasses. Not sure if this is a new mold, but it does fit the head sculpt very well. Like, it's not loose or anything, so that's very nice. And then you get the very nice Melo Don't Miss shirt. It says Carmelo Hayes on the bottom. You can see like the bullseye there. Very nice. It is Velcro. I think I prefer that because, I don't know, if they made it the stretch material, it would have been a little weird. I would have been fine with it, but I think for this one, the Velcro works best. But let's take a close look at Melo himself. Taking a close look at Melo, starting off with the head sculpt. Man, oh man, this head sculpt is so good. Now, I didn't have his first figure, so maybe I'm not the best. Maybe what I'm going to say is completely wrong. But that first head sculpt looked horrible to me. They tried to go with a straight face, and his lips were too swollen. His cheeks were too high. It almost kind of looked like the Uncle Howdy mask. His eyes were super shut. Like, his eyes were, like, super lazy. They looked really tired. His cheekbones were raised, and he had really swollen lips. His mustache was too big. His chin was too pointy. His hair was too high. It was just not good at all. But this is a good Carmelo Hayes head sculpt. First of all, the expression is really nice, and it resembles Carmelo Hayes. I unfortunately got a misprinting in the eye, so that's just this one that looks a little weird, but it looks great. The hair, look at all the designs in the hair. The first figure did not have this, and then this cornrow in the back was inaccurate. It was like way bigger for some reason. This is a good Carmelo Hayes head sculpt. Mattel, make more stuff like this, not that first one. You do get his tattoo on the back, and you know, take a look at the torso. Looks good. I think this torso is good for him. I didn't want the Daniel Bryan torso, so this Terry Funk one looks pretty good. His tattoos all look accurate to me. They look good. You get the cross there at the eye. Another shoulder tattoo. I didn't see this one. Oh, of course, that's the eye too. Forearm tat looks good. black wrist tape. The tights look amazing as well. I think he wore this at Money in the Bank, but I also remember him wearing it at Great American Bash when he lost the NXT Championship to Eli Dragunov. So I don't know where he wore it first or if they're just two completely different gears that look similar. But the crotch, you get the red belt there. It says him on the backside. Melo don't miss in red. A lot of really nice details. Some almost Wolverine looking scratches. You get a crown there. Dollar sign, you get the Melo right there, and then another scratch right there. So very, very nice gear. I like this gear a lot, man. I like the figure overall, but if we back up the camera, take a look at articulation. Head sculpt can rotate all the way around, of course. You can look up, not the best. Look down, pretty decent. Arm can go up about that much, all the way around. You do get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate and hinge. Ab crunch, very, very nice. Torso can rotate all the way around. Leg can kick up, very nice. No stiffness there. And he can do the splits. Beautiful articulation. And as I say that, this leg gets a little bit stuck. But there we go. Should be loosened up now. You get the double jointed elbows, and these are pinned knees. So not going to be stiff either. Boot can rotate up here. And then you do get the crazy ankle pivot. Yeah, I was going to say new, but it's really not new anymore. It's about 10 series old now, but very, very nice Carmelo Hayes figure. I've got literally nothing negative to say about it, so that's rare. For comparisons, here he is up next to Braun Breaker. Here he is up next to Solo Sikoa. Here he is up next to Randy Orton. Here he is up next to Cody Rhodes. And then here he is with The Miz. But that is going to do it for this Elite 121 Carmelo Hayes. I did put the NXT Championship around his waist. Again, I'm not sure if this is the gear he wore at Great American Bash or if it's the one he wore at Money in the Bank. But I'm sure they're both very, very similar. But overall thoughts on this Melo, it's amazing. I got nothing negative to say about it. The formula is really, really good. And he articulates very well. It looks like Carmelo Hayes. The torso can be a little bit more, you know, like shredded. Like they could have went with the Austin Theory torso or maybe the Montez Ford torso. But, I mean, this figure articulates so well. It looks just like head sculpt is 10 times better. The height is accurate. You get a good amount of accessories. I know you don't get interchangeable hands, but I'd rather get the shirt and everything. So, I think this Melo is near perfect. I really have nothing negative to say about it. So, for me, I'd say it's a must-have, and you have to grab it personally. But those are just my thoughts on Melo. Let me know yours down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.
On bliss, highly favored. On bliss, highly favored.